Yeah, she was back like we never left.
Right, man. I was gonna try to I don't know how to do that yet, man. Like tie the show we doing now through the Instagram. Or is that
I don't know. I don't know how to do it on Instagram.
yeah, I was
But
just
I think you can go live on Instagram. I just don't know how to
how to
hook this shit up
I can
to it.
tie this through there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I read up on it because I need to have this on my Instagram page too.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I need to ask
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, man. Because I'm self taught on everything. I be having to sit my head down and learn this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. You talk to old Pearl today?
Nah, I ain't talked to him today. I'm surprised
He ain't hit you up?
he ain't seen this shit and wanted to jump on it.
Right.
But he be all over the place, man. We got. Okay, well, she just said okay. We want to welcome y'all back to the Papa Black Podcast. We done had a live one today, and everybody comment on that Chris Rock and Will Smith and Jada. So
True indeed.
but that led us into another conversation. Well, we talking about having real friends or them yes men.
Oh, yes, man.
Which yeah, which one you prefer? Because me, I gotta have them real players on my team.
Right,
Like
right. No,
I don't believe in no yes men. And like when I was on TV all the time, everybody always asked me how did I remain so humble, and I was like, well, I've been popular all my life, but my cats that I grew up with, them still the ones that I go to when I want to relax. That what I mean. That's gonna keep me down to earth and
right.
like it wasn't. I was never starving for attention anyway, so it really wasn't. Like I tell people, I always been popular. Only thing TV did was put me on a bigger scale,
That's
but
it.
it wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't fascinated by none of that shit or none of that. So
Yeah, that was me and Cuz was just discussing earlier this afternoon. He was like, man, you know, he said, man, people ain't really, he say people don't understand how hungry uh these people mindset have got to be, just for media, just
right,
for
right,
popularity, because like I really said, I really meant that shit. It's just disturbing at this age, man. You know what I'm saying? To see successful black people who you grew with on a TV platform because it's kind of disturbing my mind, man, a little bit. Because I'm like,
right,
damn, if this shit turns out to be fake, you know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing.
right,
And this how it tied in to having yes men. Like, nigga, how much attention you really need as a 50
right.
year old or 51-year old? You know what I'm saying? Then who the
That's
hell in
right,
your circle that's done told you, yeah, bro, that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should
right,
go and perpetrate. Cause I'm like, damn, man, of the two of the most influential people in the world who I grew up with, like, this what y'all got in y'all circle? For somebody to really
right,
okay this, if this shit really is an act, and then to go deeper, you know, uh here it is, some of our white peers who are elder, the white ones who are the same age, you know, people of our color was thinking about boycotting. And I'm just saying, if y'all actually came up with this idea or help came up with this idea, because
right,
that's what our white forefathers and those who are of that particular color, they love to throw the rock and hide their hand. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
This how this country
Right.
was built on that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At first, it was just built on, hey, we just gonna, this what it is. We coming with our own constitution, and every person of this color is gonna write in him. So we can stay ahead. But now, just to
Right.
tying it all down. Um, Now is they do it behind the desk. They write it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
implement it into the mass of people,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's all it's almost like well, we know it was wrote, but we don't know who wrote it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's shit
Right.
like, and that's why I'm
Right.
saying for these two particular brothers who are in your corner or even in your family and done said, yeah,
Right.
man, this would be a good out fucking deal if this shit really is staged. Like,
If it stays,
Yeah.
that's real sad. But you know what I would do that want to recognize? I do like what Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry did. Like, they showed the little clip on the news. Of course, we didn't. Some people didn't see that, but on the news, because that's how I heard about it on the news this morning.
Right.
They showed a clip where these two guys were kind of mentoring Will and trying to calm him down, and pretty much, in the corner, really trying to strengthen him and talk him through this whole thing that just happened.
mhm,
And to me, that was
Right.
so powerful, to at least see that part. Of course, nobody acknowledged that part of it.
right,
Of course, we want to, dwell on what happened, which is very important. But we also need to realize there were some positive men there who was really talking to talking to Will. Like, I don't know what they were saying, but I can only imagine what Denzel was saying. Probably like, man, you
right.
should have did that. Because even in Will's speech, when he was like, God is working on him, he know God is taking him in a different direction, and it has been hard for him. I could totally relate to that when God is trying to elevate you and it just seemed like you be under attack. You be like, what's going on? It's like
Right.
that you under attack for that old you to really come out and
Right.
act a
And
fool.
yeah.
And it take because I don't been in a place like that, and it took everything in me not to be my old self, like everything in me, to the point I was almost shaking, like had to walk off and shaking. So it was just powerful to see these two have that conversation. And that's what I was about to say. When he was making his speech, Denzel even said, but they showed the camera on him after he said it, but Will actually repeated what Denzel said, for
Right.
as like, as things happen, pretty much the enemy, the devil will attack you. And
Oh
you
yeah,
Yeah.
just got to
Yeah.
be aware of those situations and be prepared, because I personally believe Will has been on attack in many ways, not just with Jada, because he have his own internal,
Mm-hmm.
demons that he have to deal with. I mean, he wrote a book about
Right.
it,
Right.
saying the of his mom and his dad and the violence in the household. That's no excuse, because, like I always say, as you grow older, you determine your own path. You can't do anything about what happened and what household you had to be raised in, but you can change your path from that. So
Right.
he's dealing with his own insecurity outside of Jaden. That's just an added portion.
mhm,
But I
Right.
truly
Right.
think he's still dealing with some old stuff, because when he started to talk about his past, not excluding Jada, he got very emotional when they did an interview with him on his book and about childhood trauma. And I think he just need
Right.
to work through that, in addition to, where he put himself in, having an open relationship, because he adultly agreed to it
right.
going into that marriage. And so now he's having to deal with all that. And I just feel like it just have became overwhelming. And it seemed like it's just about Jaden, but personally, I just don't believe it's just about her. Will
Right.
is dealing with some other traumas,
He
I
from
mean, but
his personal own issues.
yeah.
but it
I
don't
mean,
excuse
like,
actions. Definitely don't. It don't excuse his actions.
No, no.
no. I mean, like we all dealing with something. You know what I mean? And what people don't understand, if you trying to progress or you trying to go to the next level in life, period, that's when you're gonna be up on the attack the most.
You're gonna be tested.
Because the devil want to see you in that same position where you stressed out and worrying and all that. So he not trying to let you get a peace of mind. You know what I mean? But people seem to think that when you're trying to take another step that it's gonna be easy and not like no. Ain't shit in life worth having easy. You know what I mean? Anything that's worth having, your ass got to work for it. You know what I mean? Whether you want to do the work or not. And a lot of times, if you don't do the work, you're not gonna get it. You know what I mean? So,
let's say this: if you get it, you ain't gonna keep it because you ain't did the work to have it. Because some people actually get it, and they be like, "Man, you got all the way. What happened? They didn't do the work. They was able to find
just
a
as
way
fast as they get it."
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you don't. First of all, you don't know how to handle it, and then you're not gonna respect it because you ain't never had to put no work in for it.
Right.
And that's what we were talking about on another podcast. Like anything worth having, you got to dedicate some time or money.
Money.
Yeah.
Like I tell women, don't be scared to invest in your man if you plan on that being your man.
Yeah.
You gotta invest something into the relationship too. And like most people, they be 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
Because they be scared. Well, I don't want to do this, and then he start doing this, and I don't want to do this, and then she like this. Like either you gonna jump all the way in or leave it alone because and people think that they can give some 50%, but they gonna get 100% in return. It don't
like
work
that old foolishness. People like, well, I only give 90 or 80%. They got to earn the other 20. I'm like, but what do they do to not have the whole 100 and decrease themselves?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, why somebody got to come in the door and they got to earn your trust? Like, if it's to that point and you're not trusting them, giving them that opportunity to have a fresh path, to me, it's almost seemed like you're faulting them for some stuff that happened in your path. So now you say, I only giving them 80%. Yeah. But what did they do to not deserve the whole 100? They haven't did anything.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
And then you playing defense.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you looking for something to fail. You know what I mean? That's why you on guard. Like I don't expect nothing that I do to fail. Right. Like I go in, I get everybody the same slate. We on the even. You ain't did nothing to me. I ain't done nothing to you. Yeah. We good. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can put them demotions in when you start fucking up now.
Yeah. That's when
then you losing shit. You know what I mean? I believe the trust and the respect up front. But when you start doing shit, that's when you start losing it. And you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I don't even give you 3 strikes. I give you 2. I only want you to get that third. Because when you get that third one with me, I'm not fucking with you at all. I don't give a fuck what happened. And I don't never like to be like that with anybody that I've had any kind of relationship, friendship, my cousins, anybody. Like I'm not gonna give you that third strike because I know once you get that third strike, it ain't nothing you can do for us to ever be cool again. So,
but see, I will say with Will, I believe he may have some good friends around him. He could possibly have that because I don't want to fault the friends. But see, when you're in a place where you so broken, like where he is right now, because he's been doing. Now let me say this. Don't get me wrong. I do believe in a man tapping into their feelings because to me that's what make you a real man. Because if you feel like you can't cry and release some of that stress, something's wrong with that because you need to do some self-eval but I ain't saying that you around here boo-hooing all the time. This man been a whole lot lately. He's going
like we actually have the same feelings y'all have. We just talk not to show out. Like I when I'm emotional, I don't let everybody see it.
Yeah.
I never said that I don't get emotional. I just don't show my emotion.
Right. But you know,
because
go ahead.
As a man, we have to be careful who we let see our emotions.
Yeah.
True.
Because most people are gonna take advantage of that shit.
Damn sure will.
You know what I mean? Most people don't have your your best
Your
interest at
best
heart.
interest. Yeah.
Even the motherfucker that be up under your ass 24/7. I don't see. I'm a witness to that. It done happened to me 3 times. So I know this shit is facts. Like just because they hang up under you, that don't mean they
I
got your
mean,
best interest at heart.
and
So
then and then like
when
even
people
women,
find out your weakness, they'll
yeah.
use it.
And then with women, people think all women show their emotion. No, they don't, because my baby is one of them. Like she won't cry in front of people. Like she'll go to the, and I'm kind of like that too. Like I don't cry for. I have to like really be upset. Like I gotta be like I'm really upset, or I'm hurt. Really, I like you got to be on, and then I'm mad at that point. But not all women are easily showing their emotions either, because not that we feel like it's weak, is it just seems like when we do that sometime it get taken advantage of, because
Right.
it's expected. Oh, all women cry. Just no, not all women do that. Yes, all women have feelings, but not every woman cry in front of everybody. You know what I'm
Everybody.
saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying with Will, even if he has some strong friends there that's saying, man, this, that, he still got to go get the help he need for himself. And I
Right.
think he has been working on that, but I think he really just needs to just stay off social media for a while. Him and Jada, like they need a detox. Period.
Oh yeah.
Because this man is hurting, and I just don't believe it's just from Jada. I
Nah.
believe it's deeper than that. But
Okay.
because this is the thing that's on the surface,
Right.
it
Right.
appears, things can be
Like
look
this where
one
it's
way.
coming from.
Yeah, it appears that's where it coming. There's where it's coming from. But I really believe, like he admitted, I believe there's some old trauma that he never addressed. Cause Will, just seeing him, he seemed like and I don't know him, of course, but just what I sense, he seemed like the type of person. Hey, y'all, everybody joke, but he's hurting inside. But he's that one that'll smile in your face, and everybody like, oh man, he cool, ain't nothing wrong with him. But it
Right.
is,
It
it
is.
is something wrong with him.
Yeah.
That smile will fool you.
Yeah,
Right.
and I
But
got to be a personal witness. No, go ahead, Black. I was just saying I'm a witness. I've seen that before.
one thing, like when I was on TV
Mm-hmm.
and doing my thing, one that especially in their lifestyle, that camera
Mm-hmm.
never comes cut off.
Yeah.
Like you don't have a lot of time to detox, or when somebody watching your every move, like that's the only thing I never really liked about the fanfare. Like
Mm-hmm.
I really just want your attention when I'm on stage.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm on stage, I don't want your goddamn attention because I
Mm-hmm.
still like to move around, and I don't want to have somebody with me everywhere I go. Like no, like that's the shit that really kind of pushed me away from the spotlight. Like because I've always been in that spotlight, and that's just on a minor level.
Mm-hmm.
When you them like that shit is nonstop, and it's you got shit coming at you from every damn angle.
Yeah, them
Whether it's
paparazzi.
business, whether it's relationships, whether it's friendships, whether it's your family, everybody running to you trying to get money, whether it's a whole lot of shit be coming at you, and you never get time to get on
Digest.
that downtime. And but you gotta take yourself away from that shit. Like when you in on their level, they got so many commitments that they have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey
Yeah.
man, this shit crazy, man. But you gotta take time to relax. You know what I
I
mean? Like
know.
you
That's
you
why I was
gotta
telling
have
you.
somewhere.
That's why I was
You
telling y'all
gotta have
earlier
somewhere.
that Jada said that, because Will bought her this acres of land, right?
Right, right.
She said that, and she was on the red table when she said this. Will was there, and she was like, and he kept laughing about it. She was like, see, he like to be on the go. She said, she's a homebody. She said, I'm a true
Mm-hmm.
homebody. I like to stay in the house. She was like, I'm happy out there with the animals and, just nature. She said, Will like the spotlight. She said she never really liked it, but of course the work that she does require her to be in the spotlight. But And he was laughing. He was like, yeah. And she said he liked to be on the go. Like he had not too long went to a trip like Africa, toured all this. She said she didn't go with him because that's not what she want to do. She want to chill at home. But he likes to be out in that, and she don't. So they already opposite in that way. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a more outgoing person. But I just think he need a detox. Like he might not need to be out there. You need to give yourself time.
Yeah, but some people become addicted to it, and then if you fighting something, the best thing for you to do is stay busy. That might be why he stay on the go all the time.
But that's not the
Because
best thing because that
no,
means
I'm
he's
saying,
not
but
good.
he might like for me, I deal with a lot of shit like that too. Like I'm gonna try to stay busy when I'm going through some real shit. I'm trying to keep my mind occupied because I'm a thinker,
Right.
and
Yeah.
I overthink a lot of shit. You know what I
But
mean?
then
Shit can be very
that's when
simple.
you really need it, Black. Because most
Yeah,
of the
but
time what happened, like with Will, that's what I'm saying about Will. He don't put these things in compartments, right? And that's why we looking at him. Everybody like, Will keep crying. They're doing all these memes. But what's happened, these compartments have filled up. He can't stuff nothing else in them.
right,
Now it's
right.
forcing him to deal with the real issue now. And that's why it looked like he's a weak man. He crying all the time. He whining. But in reality, he probably stronger than where he could be.
Oh yeah,
But right
yeah.
now,
I mean,
he's
we just
so,
seeing that shit on the surface. There's a
Yeah.
lot
yeah,
of shit going on behind them closed doors. Though.
exactly. He don't put all this stuff in these compartments. I mean, and now he's at this exploding. That's how people like, well, dang, they commit. I mean, I hate to be this deep, but it is because my best friend, like I don't know if I ever told y'all, she committed suicide when we was 18. This thing could be so deep, like this man need help. Period.
Yeah,
He
I
need help,
don't doubt that.
and so he has compartmentalized all these things, and that's why to us it looked like, oh, he's doing this, doing that. But see over there with Jada probably already seen and saying, Will, you need to get some help, man. You need to get some help, in the house. But in his mind, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Or he might get mad because it was one of those red tables event. But I seen how he kind of pulled back. But it was like a anger streak came because Jada was talking nice to him. And she's like, but Will, you like, and he is almost like an anger streak in his
Yeah, because
voice,
she
in his
offering up too much
eyes,
information.
like he was about to get ready, like go off on her. But I believe that he have done that before, and that paradigm come from where he say his father did to his mother. It's just they probably won't ever really speak of that deep in their relationship.
Because it ain't everybody. It ain't everybody business.
And it's
Like
not.
that. Like
And I totally agree.
that's the fucked up part about being a public figure. Everybody want to know every fucking thing about you.
Exactly.
And they've been doing it so long and in that limelight so long. I know you need a break because that shit nonstop.
But
You
then,
know what I mean? That shit is
see,
nonstop.
but see, that's why we asking like, in their corner, like who do you really have? Like, I guess I'm saying like, what is his corner like? And I know it's the same thing. Like people want to be, it's kind of like we want to be in your business, but that's because you don't put it out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Honestly, your
But
action.
I'm gonna put out what I want to put out though.
Yeah.
Right. But see, listen to what I'm
only
saying.
put out
Like,
what I want to put out.
he putting out things now. It may not affect my household because I run my household different. It may not affect yours. It may not affect Queen. But for those who are paying attention to the Smith household and almost want to take it as a Bible, as law,
Yeah.
then you now have other dysfunctional households. So my thing that would be to a Will Smith or Jada, who the hell is really in your corner? Do y'all even have anybody in your corner?
Nah.
I
See,
think
most people,
they messed up. I think they messed up at the beginning, even discussing their bedroom, like Oprah. I think they messed up.
They talk
Because
too.
let me
They
tell you
talking too
something.
much.
Denzel been in this industry for a very long time.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna tell me him and his wife ain't had some differences in their marriages,
Of
in their
course.
marriage. But where he have said, and he has continued to say, his personal business is his personal business. His acting
Right. That,
career is his acting career.
right.
But the thing is, he have stood strong on that. And when
Right.
anybody try to say anything negative about him and his wife, he shut that down. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? But see, Will and Jada, they were so into the limelight,
Right. That's what I'm saying. Seeking
mimicking
attention.
somebody else.
It's a lot of motherfuckers love that attention now.
So when somebody asked them about their personal life, oh, I heard you guys have an open relation. They like, oh yeah, excited about explaining that to people. And that should be sacred. Even if they did what they did, it shouldn't be nobody business. Now, I don't agree with it, but like I said, that is a sacred thing, and it should never been up for discussion in the first place. But see, they open that Pandora box. And see, once you open Pandora box, you can't want it closed when it's not fitting for you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so now it's not fitting for Will, and he's going through this. He want the door closed, but it ain't easily closed. It's hard to close it. And that's why I say, like, I know people say, oh, he ain't go off on Augustine. How can you go off on somebody when they just telling their truth and their feelings? Like, you
Yeah,
can't go
but
off on that.
they had an arrangement too.
Yeah, they had an arrangement.
Like
So why would you go
always said
with
that they talked about it one time.
exactly? And the
So
problem with that,
they had an arrangement. Everybody
yeah,
knew what the fuck was going on.
But you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna read the 2 minutes and then the 2 comments and then we can move because this is a good question for both of y'all. Ladarius said just like his TV show, everybody hates Chris, so he was a senior with him. That's why Will Smith hit him. And Miss Wanda, hey, thanks for coming back. She said, remember, he's an actor too. I guess when you was talking about he was boohooing his tears.
Right, yeah. They can cry
That's a good
on
question.
spot.
Yeah.
I don't think that man is acting.
I didn't say he
I
was.
agree
I said he can.
No, I
didn't say he
was
was.
just going off what what the comments are. Like, I really do think I do believe he's an actor and he can turn it on and turn it off. I do get it. But this is deep. You can see in this man's eyes, he depressed. Something is going, this is something going on with Will. And I know, like, most time people say, well, but we don't, there are people, not us in particular. I'm talking about his circle. Need to truly, figure out what's going on. I don't know if he's trying to, like I said, put on this act like, no, I know I'm crying, but I'm okay. That's how my girlfriend was. And I'm like, you good? She was like, no, I'm good. And she was a strong person. You would never, ever think she would do such a thing. But you just never know how low people get.
Yeah, but I know my folks, my real friends. I know them, and they would tell you. I would get on their goddamn nerve until they tell me what's wrong with them, because I know when something going on with you, Pip.
Yeah,
you're out of character. You know what I mean? And see, I know that when you on his level, most of your people ain't gonna be your real folks anyway.
They not.
Because the machine that's behind you gonna try to pull you away from your real folks anyway, so they can have control of it. Now, it's up to you to keep that circle.
Exactly.
You got to keep that circle. You can't get caught up in that shit either.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I still got my original homeboys. I'm talking about, we've been together 40 years.
See, that's how me and my best friend.
Them the ones that I go and talk to when I'm going through some shit. You know what I mean? The ones I've been doing 5 and 10 years, no, because you don't really know me like that. If you ain't got at least 20 years in the game with me, I really ain't talking to you about no real shit anyway. Not that's going on with me. I can talk to you about your shit, but you're not gonna know me.
I agree.
And if he got friends on payroll, they yes men because they want their money, they want their check. You know what I mean? So when you on that level, it's very hard to find somebody that's gonna tell you fucking up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But you as a human, you know that's what you need.
Yes.
Whether you want to admit it or not, you know you need them facts. You need somebody that's gonna kick that real shit to you. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, I've been a lot of people confidant for a long time. Like a lot of people come and talk to me behind the scenes, and you know what I mean?
Like what
Cause
you
they
said,
know
Black.
I'm gonna tell they the truth.
Just like what you
How would I
said.
say what?
You can't allow, like, see, as people, no matter where they elevate at, the problem that
Right.
happens is that you have true friends, but you get to the level of, maybe financially, and you start to be bigger than your friends instead of really truly understand these are your friends down here.
Right.
And what you said is true. He should have still kept his circle and not got caught up where he
Right.
lost a lot of good friends. And he might be looking back or whatever, maybe like, man, that was a good friend. You know who said that one time, and he said he had to go back and apologize to this guy. What's his name? Who was going through the little short comedian?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, his friend. He said he messed up. He said, I messed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Cause
He
see,
said that was my true friend.
once you get
That's
out
my
there,
true friend.
Hollywood wanna be able to control you. So the people that really got your back, they're gonna try to pull you away from them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they want to put their people around you. They want you depending on them. But
Right.
you have to know that this motherfucker been with me when I didn't have shit. I need to keep him right beside me. Like you know, like I know all my homeboys. I know what they good for. I know what ain't good with them. I know everything. I know who I can take with me to certain shit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but you gotta always keep some people that were with you when you didn't have shit.
Shit.
That's how I feel.
You
Because
know what I mean? You gotta
uh-huh.
have
I feel the same way because, like, Wanda was just saying that one of her friends committed suicide, and she was a very strong, but she lost hope. Like, I feel like
right,
Will is at his breaking point. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I just feel like he's at, and I don't know if people paying attention,
Mm.
but I have been paying attention for a long time before this even happened. I was telling my house, I said something going on with Will. I said because I'm looking in his eyes, is something's going on with this man. I know men cry. I know they have emotion, but he's crying like a depressed person. Like when you become like so depressed, like you feel like no hope or whatever, and you just start to cry a lot and you don't even know why you're crying. You just crying. And somebody look at you like, man, why I'm crying about that? I feel like
Right.
he's at that place. And I don't, like I said, I don't know what kind of friends he have around him. I don't know if he lost some of his friends great friends along the way, but I don't think he have the covering that he need, or he could have the covering, and he's still trying to put on this act that he's okay, even with his friends.
I will agree with that.
Him to help him,
Yeah.
man, I'm good. Trying to be macho instead of just saying, you know what, man, I'm not good. I'm
Yeah.
going through this.
But like I told
Hard
I know my homeboys. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. They will tell you, nah, this nigga here ain't gonna leave you alone till you tell him what the fuck going on.
Right.
Because I will harass the shit out of him. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to be there and you could have told me what's going on, but I didn't try hard enough.
Yeah.
So nigga, I'm gonna wear your ass out. Now if you just keep on, I'm be like, all right, pimp, but nigga, again, in a day or two, I'm gonna ask you again, nigga, what's going on with you now?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, this ain't
See,
you. You know what I mean?
You see, that's what's I guess that's what I'm getting to though, Black. And it's like what you and Queen was just agreeing on. Do he really got somebody there from
I
day
doubt it.
one? You know what
I
I'm
doubt
saying?
it because they've been in Hollywood too long. Like they've been in Hollywood about 25, 30 years. So
Yeah.
most of your childhood friends that really know you,
Yeah.
hey pimp, 9 times out of 10, if y'all ain't cool now, y'all probably got rid of them as y'all made y'all climb up.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be people in your ear, and I know this for a fact. It's gonna be people in your ear that's telling you, "Hey man, you don't need them," or they just trying to use you,
Right.
or they just trying to hold on to you. Hey man, but that's they try to get them out the way so they can do the same goddamn thing. They the ones trying to live off your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't say
that's
that.
That's what I'm saying, Black. I mean, now you've been there, and like you said,
Right.
Whether it was minor level of Hollywood or the biggest level of Hollywood, you done actually been there and seen it.
Right.
seeing the way they already had this game positioned. We're gonna have
Mhm.
all our white constituents in place. Y'all are gonna use them. Whoever you and Queen got black up here in Hollywood, y'all finna send them back to the ghetto.
That's right.
Because
That's
we
right.
need this funding
That's
for,
right.
for our people. And then, you
That's
know,
right.
you take care of your people from afar. So we're gonna break you on one end. We're gonna let you get yourself broke on the other end because you're gonna try to please the two. And
Yeah.
this is a game that I'm assuming that you and Queen are agreeing here is that this is why there is nobody in his corner.
Yeah.
That's
Because
right.
he done and it looks like this from afar because I'm like Queen. I don't know him personally. But I done seen this storyline before, Black.
Right.
And it's showing like, boy, you can't have the right folks in your corner. It's no possible way. Not with this move you just pulled, man. It is just no possible way, whether it was staged or whether it's real. There's no way this shit here at 50 some years of age, you supposed to act like you still spoil a media hoe. And I'm just talking about if it's staged.
Yeah.
And you that hungry, nigga, you worth. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the boy got to have at least close to $1 billion.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he
but see,
got,
that's what I'm
Let's
saying.
say
Like,
that.
like when you out there in that world
money,
now,
right? Because you remember he went bankrupt one time when he was a millionaire because he didn't know how to manage his money.
Yeah,
so
that was a long time ago, though.
That was a long time ago, though. Yeah, I know that was a long time ago, but I'm saying hopefully he still manage his money because we don't know that. We saying a long time ago, but we don't know what's going on in the background. So hopefully he still maintaining.
A lot of times,
I know they do
a lot of times when you in that Hollywood world, that's what I'm saying. Like you don't some of this shit you don't have a choice but to do because you don't sign them contracts, Bill.
Yeah,
like it's some shit go on in Hollywood.
Right.
Like a lot of shit that we see. Hey man, them folk got to do that shit, man, because it's part of your contract. All day, you know what I mean?
You gotta do so many shows, the views go out to the public.
Man, it's a whole lot of shit, man. You know what I mean? It really is. You know what I mean? So
my cousin wanted me to ask this while I was up here. And I did forget about that part. Yeah. He ain't online, but he just asked me. He say, "Cuz, don't forget to ask why he didn't have that energy on the carpet in 2022 at the SAG Awards for Laverne Cox." And I was like, "Whoa!" I remember that. You don't remember when the homosexual dude said, "Oh, I guess we ain't got to worry about no more entanglements now." Y'all don't remember that? Y'all didn't see that?
Now I remember he addressed. I remember when that entanglement thing first happened. He did address somebody, and I don't know if it was that same guy, but he did give him some words. He said, "I'm warning you, don't say that again."
Okay.
I do, and I don't know.
If it's same.
I don't even know if it was the same interview, but they did show a clip where they made a meme. You know, they always gonna make a meme.
Right.
And they was just saying, "You've been warned by Will about the entanglement and stuff like that." So I don't know if it was that same situation, but I know he wasn't feeling it with this whole entanglement, and he was trying to shut all that down real quick. So I don't think it's just the part that Chris Rock said that. I think it's been an ongoing thing with them. I think they're supposed to be friends. However, I know, they showed on the news, I think I want to say starting back in 2016 or 17, every time he hosts, the times that he have hosted the awards, he have made, jokingly comments about Jada every single time.
I mean, but that's when you're in that public eye, that's a part of it, baby.
Yeah, but you got a lot of other folk that were going on, some stuff going on during that time. I don't know if they had beef or what, but it was just ironic that every award, and it wasn't nothing serious, but he would make a joke, or he'll find a way to make a joke about her.
I think the beef started when they called themselves boycotting the
Oscar.
awards. Yeah, the
Oh,
Oscars.
okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then what's name? Either Will and them were boycotting it or Chris Rock was boycotting it. Somebody was boycotting it, and
Uh-huh.
the Jada either said she was going to. It was. I think Jada. I think Will was supposed to be getting the Oscar, and Jada was boycotting it, and she was
Oh.
trying to get everybody else to boycott it because Will wasn't gonna win or some shit. And I think Chris Rock had something to say then.
And it just
Would you
been
be
kind of like
boycotting it if Will went up for something? So that I think that's when it started.
where they
But
started beefing
then,
from that point on.
yeah, but the little shit he said about I can't wait till G.I. Jane come out. That they don't hear worse shit on them than that.
I know,
So
but
that
what I'm
one.
saying is that
And if
was.
you looked at it, Will will actually laugh at first. Now,
But
if you go back and look at
it goes back to
Will was
what I
actually
just
laughing.
said. I know I seen it, but it goes back to what I said. Smiling don't mean happy because
No, but
that's what I'm saying. He was laughing.
He was laughing.
Yeah.
And it's like she gave him a look. And
She didn't
then
give
he
him a
had.
look. What she did.
No, I'm saying we didn't. I'm saying what the clip that I seen, where he laughed, they didn't show her.
The one I seen, they did. They did.
I'm saying they might have, but I know he was laughing at first.
Cause see, she never
and he
did
was laughing for real. This was no fake ass laugh.
Yeah, she never.
He was
did
laughing
laugh.
for real.
Yeah, when Chris made his comment to her about her, she did like this and turned her eyes like this, and it was towards Will, but she wasn't directly looking at him.
That's
She
what
was
I'm
still
saying.
rolling
She
her eyes.
gave him. She must have gave him a look because
She was
Will
still
was actually
rolling her eyes.
laughing. Okay, but I'm saying, but he seen her rolling her eyes. However you want to put it. I'm saying, but he was laughing at first. That's why if you look at it, Chris Rock said, "Damn, that was an easy one."
He said,
then next thing you know,
oh yeah, he said that.
Start
but
walking
I
up to
didn't
him.
hear that part that Black said. What he say?
That was an easy
Chris
one.
Rock said that was an easy one. Right after he said it, because everybody was laughing.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, that's when Will jumped up and walked up there. But my thing is, okay, if it wasn't staged, now you gonna sit here and tell me, as hard as it seemed like he slapped him, he not gonna flinch, he not gonna move, he not gonna, damn man, he ain't gonna do nothing. He just gonna take a slap on the face. He don't say shit. I come on, man.
I don't know. I just can't see nobody walking that close to me and I see their hand go up and I not do something.
Right, that's my whole point. He didn't flinch, he didn't move, he didn't do shit. And if you look at it, it don't show his face right after he first hit it. You actually see him see Will walking away. And don't no black man slap somebody and you don't get in a defensive posture, like just in case this nigga goddamn, like we not even finna turn our back on him.
Well, let me tell you something. See, Black, you thinking how y'all would do. Now they do have
I have never seen a black man. If I slap somebody, I'm not gonna get in a defensive posture just in case your ass try to slap me back or hit me back. And I ain't never seen nobody get slapped.
It goes back to where
they don't move.
It goes back to what John said earlier. Chris could be a weak man in the industry, and it's already known.
I'm saying that ain't got nothing to do with him moving when he get hit. That's what I'm saying. He didn't move at all when he slapped him. He didn't move at all.
Cause he was shocked. Like, did this dude just slap me?
That ain't got nothing to do with how hard you get hit. You gonna have some type of reaction.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't see some people.
Okay, let me, John. Have you ever slapped somebody and they didn't move it? They didn't move at all. They just stood there and looked at you.
I did slap a girl before, and that's exactly what she did. Cause I would wait for her to hit me.
I ain't never seen it.
She did not.
And I ain't never seen that man gonna sit there and get slapped on camera in front of the whole damn world. He ain't gonna say shit. No, I'm not gonna believe that.
That have happened to me on my life. That happened. I slapped a girl. She was talking junk, and I slapped her, and she was so shocked behind the slap that she was looking at me like.
Okay. How long ago? How long ago?
I was young then. I was
okay. Now look. When people get their ass beat in the hood now by everybody recording and all that shit and putting on social media, niggas go home and get the pistol and come back and kill you.
Yeah.
Now I'm finna get slapped in front of the whole damn world. And I'm not gonna flinch. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna do shit. He got to be a real weak ass nigga for him not. I'm gonna say something, and you don't know this shit coming.
But see,
you don't even flinch.
Why,
Come on now, come on.
Now look, Black.
Hey man,
why he can't be weak? Why we think he not weak? Though?
I'm saying my thing is, I'm saying you might not have did nothing, but I'm saying you not gonna even move when you get slapped. Did y'all hear how hard that slap was?
I heard it, but see,
Okay,
that's why I say he did move though, Black. Like it was like pow. His head did.
I got to go back and look at it then.
And then
I didn't even see him.
Like he went down with the slap. He was like, and then he came back up. That's what made me think it was real.
But you gotta sell it. You gotta sell it.
The only reason I'm still at it, as they would say, inconclusive right now. The only reason I'm saying that with you, Black, is because my cousin says one thing. He said, I want you to look at something, cuz. Why they only got one angle, and we know damn well at the Oscars they got over.
That's right.
Over, cuz he said, I guarantee they got at least over 100 cameras.
That's right.
He said, and that's the Oscars work.
And they ain't got no picture of him, his head going back and then they ain't got no picture of that shit. Come on now.
Let me tell you why they do, but guess what they don't want to do? They don't want that negative impact on. They trying to brush it on the real.
I'm saying no. These are black men. They don't give a damn about us having a negative.
Now it ain't about the black man. You think about the black man.
Okay.
They ain't think about the black man. This is they say the Oscars is a white industry, right? Everybody know that. So it ain't about the black man. It's about them maintaining their industry.
Okay. Hold on now. Okay, now if you want to maintain your industry, you mean it was no security, none. I can understand the venue security didn't do shit, but Chris Rock security didn't do shit.
Yeah,
you want me to think ain't no security finna come out there? None. You talking about a major event, and this white folk shit, like you say. Now, I done been to some. I'm saying, hold on. I'm saying I done been to some black folk spots where security might not do nothing. I ain't never been to a white event where security won't grab y'all, won't do shit. They just gonna let Will go back and sit down.
I believe.
Come on now.
Because let me tell you something, Black. When you are in a certain status, and it's sad to say, people get comfortable because majority of they got comfortable. It just they have gotten comfortable. People have got more relaxed on things because they feel like they dealing with people with money. They don't need the same level of security within, but of course, coming in the door surrounding areas.
I understand the venue. Venue security didn't move.
Yes.
But Chris Rock security didn't move either. That's what I'm talking about. Shit, Charlie, let me tell you something. Chris Rock got some security out there. Ain't none of them moving around without security. That's my whole point. That's my whole point. Where was his security? You're not finna sit here and tell me that if I'm paying you to be my security, you finna let a nigga walk up on stage in front of the world and slap shit out of me and ain't none of y'all show up? What are you being my security for?
Right. One to say the police would have swarmed the stage. And
Bridget told us nobody at Chris Rock was he okay? They didn't. That's what I'm saying. Like them, they are too elite for that shit to have no repercussions nowhere. Then LAPD asked him did he want to press charges? He say no. See, like ain't none of this shit making sense. Now, if you're a weak motherfucker, I'm saying if you're weak, hold on. I'm saying if you're a weak motherfucker, now you gonna sit here and tell me you ain't gonna need to press charges. Now, weak motherfucker do press some charges now.
You think it
as a black man? I'm looking at it as a black man.
I know, but
you don't. Johnny, let me ask you this, Johnny. would you let somebody slap you in front of the world? Everybody looking at this shit, and you don't do nothing.
No,
Thank
no.
you.
Now,
I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Even as a civilian, I'll probably have your ass locked up. I mean, even though I ain't never been a civilian, but
Nigga,
I'm just saying,
it's gonna take somebody. It's gonna take somebody to get me off your ass. I don't care nothing about what TV show we on. All that.
I was about to say with Black. Like I will say this. I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to get locked up because we gonna be fighting on TV. I'm just gonna be honest.
Right. That's my whole point. That's my whole point. And it's self-defense. It's self-defense. When you slap me, it's self-defense.
I have seen some people get into it and have seen grown men get slapped and they say, I ain't gonna do that because if I do something, I am going to kill that person because everybody know their level. I'm not saying that, every man that gets slapped or every woman that gets slapped is going to be the same reaction. But I do believe that if it was fake, I'm telling y'all, that is the most horrible thing that someone could do to do something like John said. That you trash to me if you did that because y'all trying to get some money or really you don't stoop that low. But I believe that it wasn't fake.
No,
I believe that
they might not have had a choice. That's what I'm saying, baby. When you're in that Hollywood world, baby, if they tell you to do something, you gonna do it. You have no choice.
You do have a choice. Everybody have a choice.
Everybody got a choice, Black. But I'm saying,
okay.
Everybody purpose at this age, Black.
That's got all a choice, Black. That means you fall for anything. Like if you keep falling just because of the industry and the money, you fall for anything. Like everybody has a choice.
This is what I'm saying. In these contracts that these boys signed, there's a lot of bullshit in there. I promise you it is. It's a lot of bullshit in there. You have
lawyers. That's why you have ethics. And that's why you
the lawyers they have lawyers too. So it ain't that simple, baby.
Denzel is exempt from every other actor. No.
Okay. No, I'm saying no. I'll leave that part alone because y'all don't really understand how Hollywood works.
No,
Hollywood is a different. I'm saying Hollywood is some different shit.
But I guess what I'm asking, Black, at 50, what the fuck could listen, Black, I can see one of them. But how the fuck the two most influential people, Black, of this color, that particular man, them particular men, what the fuck more do you want at 50-something, Black?
Exactly.
But if you caught up in that world, pimp, you caught up in it.
Greed.
If you yes, it is a thing as greed. But yeah, if you caught up in that world, that's what I'm saying. Like some of this shit that they signed, just like the record contract, pimp. A lot of these record contracts fucked up. A lot of these folks doing a lot of shit that they don't want to do. But when your name on that dotted line, pimp, there's a lot of shit you gotta goddamn do.
But that's when you falling for anything. Like I hear what you say.
It ain't, baby. You missing my point. You missing my point. Yeah. Like I don't care how big Will Smith and Chris Rock get. It's some people over you.
Of course.
Like it's people that have to pay you, which means they got more than you.
Job out here, we working real jobs.
Yeah, I'm saying, baby, a lot of this shit is not what you think. I promise you. Like it's a lot of rituals that they have to do even if they're trying to elevate to another level. Most of the time, they gonna do something to embarrass you, so you can get to that next level.
Well, I guess I see why me and Cuz ain't never really made it up through there. I see
right. Like, but it's some people it's some people that'll do everything, pimp. I done seen it. I'm saying, like when Cat.
I hear what he's saying.
I'm saying, but when Cat, I did not say every actor.
No,
I did not say every. What I'm saying is
there's some representatives out there that have shown good, positive way in which you still could be successful. Of course, you remember what you said earlier, Black? Nothing that you won't come easy. You got to go around a different door, but if you keep your ethics, you keep all this. Okay. So why Denzel?
I'm saying, but I'm saying like every every sacrifice you have to make ain't the same. Everybody ain't signing up to do the same sacrifice.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I'm saying, but but when your name is
I just
when you so
said that.
heavily, I'm saying when you so heavily involved, shout it. These folks got you by your nuts. They really do.
People only got you by your nuts if you
Okay,
allow them.
but everybody ain't strong enough to stand up to it.
Now
Like,
you talking.
I'm
Now,
saying, no,
now
I'm
you
saying,
talking.
but
That's
listen,
why I want you to be right there.
listen.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't see the interview I did with the first original well, no, he wasn't the first, but one of the original managers of Uptown, he was talking about how I was bucking in the game before I even got famous, before I even made it to TV. That was rare. Okay, but I was bucking by myself. You know what everybody else was doing? They were doing whatever the fuck them that they told them to do. It was me being the only one that wouldn't do it. Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. For fame, a lot of people do a lot of sucker ass shit now. And this I know for a fact. This ain't nothing I'm guessing.
No,
right.
This is what I know.
But
okay, well I'm saying when you get to certain levels in that game, you have to do a lot of shit that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to believe it.
No,
but I'm telling you what I know.
It. But I'm
saying some of the ones that you don't think that will ever do it are some of the main ones that do it. Let me tell you, I'm saying when Cat Williams started talking about them Hollywood matching parties and all that shit, that's when they start hitting it, Cat Williams across the head because now he telling some shit he shouldn't be telling.
No, I get it, but I'm still like I'm just the type of person. I'm gonna stand strong on what I believe in, like regardless of
that's you. That's you. That's you.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay. You got some people that have not.
Some people.
So
yes, I did not say everyone.
No,
again, I did. But I'm saying it is some that's out here doing it, baby.
But that's what I'm saying. Those are the ones who fall for anything. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. I'm saying
fall for anything.
Well, Wanda did say, she said they were at the after party, partying together, and I did
hey,
hear.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man. It's some shit go on in Hollywood that you don't know nothing about.
I didn't get a chance
she's saying that she's talking about Will Smith and
Chris Rock
and Chris Rock.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If a nigga slap me, you mean tell him I'm finna go party with him? No, I'm not. Now you're not finna slap me, and I'm finna go party with you. I might slap you, and you come party with me, but you ain't finna slap me, and I'm finna come party with you.
Party with you.
I'm gonna be at the
party. It ain't gonna happen.
I see you pass by, it's gonna be on site. Like we're gonna be fighting the whole time.
That's my whole point. Okay, so now they talking about some they was out partying together. That's my whole point. That's my whole point.
I'm be thinking about that slap you gave.
Like I don't care whatever I was gonna do in Hollywood. I'm a man before I'm anything. I don't care nothing about none of that. I was bucking on the system way before it was probably time for me to buck on the system. But I'm man before I'm anything, baby.
Right, see, but that's you, Black. Everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you saying the same thing I'm saying.
Yeah,
there's some people that's doing a lot of shit that y'all wouldn't believe that they doing because you like them.
Believe it.
That don't mean that. That's all I'm saying. Like
I don't have to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like it ain't
because they doing some.
I'm saying it's not. I'm saying, but baby, it's not far fetched to think that shit was set up. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm
not. It's not as far fetched as y'all think it is.
No, I'm not saying it's not far fetched, but what I am saying is that he have some issues that he need to work through outside.
Yeah. I don't doubt that. Yeah. I don't doubt that. Yeah. Like shit, I probably need to go talk to somebody.
Nah, he need to talk to somebody.
Shit, I'm just saying. Like we all got shit that we deal with.
Well, no, I agree. I think we all, we all got our demons in the closet.
Yeah, but this is at
but I'm with. Listen. I definitely agree with you, Black. And believe me, like my cousin, he like, boy, it ain't no way they just keep giving you one camera angle. But I'm with Queen.
Right.
I'm with Queen also on the other end. What the fuck at 51, 52, man, got you feeling?
But this is what I'm saying. Sometimes when you agree to this shit, it's they got some shit that you don't have to do. Like it's some sacrifices you gonna have to make, Pimp. You already done got the money or whatever.
Black, get what, Black? I won't be doing it at 50, 51, 52.
That's you. But that's what I'm saying. That's okay, but Pimp, that's what. Listen. I just said the same thing you just said. I wouldn't do it at 20-something. So I damn sure ain't doing it at 50. What I'm saying is, it's some people that have been doing it for the longest, Pimp. Like a lot of these people have made some hellified sacrifices.
Yeah.
That y'all wouldn't believe to get on the level that they own. And that's how they maintain it because you have to keep making them sacrifices, Pimp.
I mean, I'm telling you, like that the white guy who was sleeping with all the women just for them to get acting, white women.
Well, baby, it's for real. That shit don't be no lie.
But what I'm telling you, Black, see, we focus too much on the industry. They do this out here, and I ain't in the industry.
I know it, baby. I know it.
It's just carrying over from the lower level, and now you got money, and you can do it more.
But I'm saying the bigger you make it, the bigger your sacrifices have to be. Like some of these folks have sacrificed their children. Yeah, that's why you see a lot of these kids out there. That's why they out there fucked up now because their parents don't sacrifice them. Like this shit really goes on. It's not a game.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I think we focusing that just because they're actors and. What I'm trying to say is that this thing is real for everybody. I mean, it's like if I got a little bit more money to do more drugs, I'm still doing drugs. I just got more money to buy more of the quantity.
Money just enhances who you are.
And the better supply.
Money don't change. It just enhances who you are.
What I'm saying, most of these people who you're saying that will fall for all this different stuff, they were falling even at the lower level to get.
I know it. That's what I'm saying. Before you get there,
and was not going to fall for that. They had to work harder, but they still got there.
Yeah, I never said they didn't. I'm not saying everybody's on the same shit. But what I am saying, for a lot of them to make it to the levels that they have made it to, you have agreed to do some shit. I promise you that.
You basically don't sign a contract. That particular person to be the monkey of their show.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Now they're not gonna have you looking like an ass all the time, but it's gonna be some time when you gotta come and make them sacrifices. I'm telling you.
Monkey before you got that. That's what I'm trying
to. I didn't say it. Just I'm saying I didn't say they should just start it. Yes, they have been doing some sacrifices. That's what I'm saying.
They can't just continue to repeat each other.
No, I'm saying like what I'm saying is every level you go to, you're gonna have to keep making some different sacrifices. Now, I didn't say you just started making them. Yeah, you've been making them for the longest. That's why you can't stop now.
But listen, not just sacrifice. I'm saying the same monkey moves.
I'm saying however you want to call it. I'm just saying.
Black saying
we basically saying the same thing.
Keep carrying on.
Yes, it's gonna keep. That's just like
came from the street.
Right. That's just like if you become a criminal informant for the police. You think you just gonna do one thing for them? No, you finna work for them for the longest. Yeah, you finna work for them the rest of your damn life.
I got it, and that's the point. I think we're both saying the same thing in different ways.
We are.
We're saying the same thing. What I'm saying, if you was a slut down here at the lower level and you've been working your way up as a slut, I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah, I'm saying,
you just gonna be a bigger slut.
Yeah, you just gonna be now you get more money, you get more benefits, you get more power. So you gonna do different shit because you get more.
Because that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, if your standards are not at a level before you even get there, you're gonna continue to think that's how you can become.
But this is what I'm saying, baby. It ain't. If you started out like that, they gonna make it worse on you the higher you go. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
they gonna for you to get $20 million movies, you gonna sacrifice something. 9 times out of 10. It might be one person that made it. That's why you see all these men in dresses. Okay, Dave Chappelle told you that they wanted him to wear a dress in Boo
they
Street.
want him to do a whole. But see, Dave Chappelle's a perfect example. He left Hollywood because he was not going to lower his standards.
We didn't leave. That's what I'm saying. If they're gonna make Dave Chappelle do it, they're gonna try to make you do it too. It happens in Hollywood, period. And a lot of these people are doing it.
Accountable for your standards, though. At the end of the day,
baby, a lot of people don't believe in the man upstairs. A lot of these people not worried about when they get to heaven. They trying to get their heaven now.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your standards. Period. About you.
I'm saying you talking about you got to be held accountable. Okay, well you trying to be held accountable.
No, you missed the held accountable. I'm talking about held accountable for your standards and which
right.
She's talking about anything. I'm talking about for yourself that you don't.
I'm saying, but it's a lot of people that don't believe in none of that though. That's what I'm saying. They don't believe in what you believe
in. He's saying they ain't got no standards, basically.
Right.
My standards is the bankroll. And I can't relate to that because I done seen niggas on the street do that with money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas,
so you like the girl
the longest I got to keep this money in. See, I was, the crew I come up under, that was a no-no. You don't shit at home. In other words, hey Q, you don't go commit an armed car heist downtown Atlanta. Your ass better go goddamn it North Georgia or at the bottom of Florida line, and you better do homework till y'all goddamn get tired, which is about 3-4 months worth of goddamn homework, and then y'all gonna do it there. Why? Because, hey boy, you shit where you live at, and you ain't strong enough to handle it, you gonna get everybody fucked up. Even folks who ain't even got nothing to do with this type of business. Right. So what Black is saying, you got people that they just don't have any standards. And I totally agree with that. They don't give a shit about shitting where they live.
They just want that check. They just want they'll do anything for that check.
With Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Right. For anything. I've been saying it the whole time. Yes.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't just say that the shit ain't staged because they will do that shit for that bread. Yeah, like the Oscars and everything had lost a whole lot of ratings. And what better way to get your ratings than have somebody do something that they ain't never did?
Remember,
and then you got two black men to do it. You don't see this shit from white folks. They not gonna have white folks out here doing no dumb shit like that. But they will have two niggas that we look up to highly, that's highly respected by us, make them look like some damn fools.
See, listen, that's why I'm saying this conversation right here we're having. That's what really got me pissed. Because in my mind, that's what's triggering up there. Like, hey, they done use these two motherfuckers. And not only that, but see, let me say it this way. I could have respected it way more if it was Lucci and as what we know as Young Thug. See, I could have accepted it then. Yeah, because I know these motherfuckers don't know no better. Like,
but only the kids look up to them. The kids ain't watching the Oscars. So they need somebody that we look up to.
They're gonna give them ratings.
Right. But now next year everybody gonna tune into the Oscars.
Okay.
So, you know how many times that they done showed that video today? That video every goddamn while.
Everywhere. But see, that's why I want to say on this platform right here, Black, on your platform show with you and Queen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Whatever Chris Rock and Will Smith do from here on out, I'm going to have to boycott it. See, I got to make a stand just like I did with the NFL.
Right.
I didn't listen. I understood what Kaepernick was first doing. I'm just using this for an example.
Yeah, I know.
And then I had to make a conscious decision. What really is these 32 white NFL owners who consider themselves in a white power structure that come from our forefathers? You know what I'm saying? Really, what really are y'all motherfuckers holding on to? What really are y'all producing besides NFL when y'all making hundreds of billions of dollars? Why you won't let someone who look like me in this ring? Hold on, not just one.
Be the quarterback.
Well, he the quarterback, but I'm just talking about as owning a franchise.
As an owner. They don't have no black owners. They don't have no
And
black
not only
owners.
that, not when I know it's 40 black people. I'm just talking about 40, top 40 black people. And I'm going to narrow it down to 20 of them. Then I'm going to go a little lower and narrow 15 black owners. Why the fuck they can't afford 4 or 5 or 6 of these goddamn teams? Because now I know it's a real infrastructure that's in place that y'all want to hold a white power over. And so
Right.
therefore
Like,
I got to make a
yeah.
conscious. But see, that's what I'm saying for Will and Chris Rock here. Now I got to make a conscious decision. I don't look at the NFL on TV. I don't give you my motherfucker right now. I'm just one man. I know y'all don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm gonna do. Because now I gotta make another conscious decision. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the new Bel Air show. I like the way
I haven't even looked at it.
I
haven't even looked at
can't
it.
front. Now this is what I do know, and it's gonna hurt me to my heart because they was talking about it on this other little podcast, and they was like, "Man, how did y'all come about?" And the kids, well, I just call them kids because they're younger than me, but actually these younger adults, they been wrote the script and they took it to NBC, and NBC was like, "Nah," because NBC is still making money off Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Oh yeah.
And so they got Will Smith to put his name up there to produce it through Peacock, even though he has.
I thought him and Jada. Then they do it together.
No. Listen, these. No. See, listen. They had nothing to do with this show. Nothing. See, these was other producers who wrote it, and the reason. See, they sent it. They sent the scripts, certain scripts, through the mail. And it got to Jada and Will. And then it was like, damn, this shit hot. But NBC was like, hell no, it can't come here because we still make money off the reruns of Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
That's right.
That's when Will and Jada took it to Peacock. And Peacock gave, the okay, all right, let's run it through. Let's see what we can do, get the cast members, and we'll run it through. So basically, all I'm saying is, it's fucked up because now these young owners who was writing this damn script, I got to get ready to boycott your goddamn show. And I love it. I'm talking about, listen, you see the writing on this shit, motherfucking Will ain't had shit to do with this.
I ain't
seen
it yet.
Like, that's how great it is. He ain't had nothing to do with this. Just by the standards that's being portrayed in this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Just by the standards, the manliness, the masculineness, the way the womanhood is, like it really shows. It shows Hillary. It shows her in the way to where she's Hillary, where we know her from the show. But Hillary ain't really no lame. She ain't no real dingbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people remember Hillary kind of lame, but.
Oh, well, they have a part. I haven't seen it, so they have a part about Hillary in it or something.
Oh no! Listen, it's the whole Will Smith show. It's the whole Fresh Prince of Bel Air show all over again. But they did it in a modern time era.
Okay.
But it's a completely different writing. But the same cast members, Carlton, it's Carlton. But the way they portraying Carlton in this one is how a young black male would really be, but who caught up between the white-black issue until his cousin come. And once his cousin come, like, Will Smith was kind of funny, goofy.
Yeah.
Now, this one is really from Philadelphia.
Okay.
But he's learning what Bel Air and what standards are as far as a Bel Air standard versus the West Philadelphia standard. But he's letting it be known that, hey, where my roots have brought me to, I understand what I can't bring, but I also understand what's needed to be used around these areas.
Want to ask a question, John, that I want you to answer, and I'm interested too. She said, "So why you boycotting it?"
Because it got Will Smith's name on it, and I ain't boycotting. And I'm boycotting because of his foolishness. See, one thing I'm learning to stop doing as an adult, Queen. I'm not gonna keep strengthening hands that's gonna keep promoting bullshit to these people who can't really think for themselves. I'm just not gonna do it. And that's why that's the same stand I took with the NFL. As much as
Hey,
I like,
I don't want to cut you off, but you know it's about that time now.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I gotta get ready.
I don't want you to be at work fucking up.
Right.
I know, cause you
Yeah.
might be out here making some crazy moves to make the money.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be out here making these crazy moves to make money.
Nah. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna stay for 5 more minutes. Then I'm gonna rush on out the door.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Say that shit fire. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out though, cause I ain't like I don't even look at no more, man, cause all the popular black shows they had all these gay ass scenes in it.
Yeah.
Listen, I can't
seen it, so I thought I was the only one.
Shit.
But I haven't seen it either.
I ain't looked at regular TV in about 2 years.
When did either y'all see The Wire?
Yeah, I remember The Wire. Yeah.
Okay, now let me say it this way.
This ain't The Wire.
It's not The Wire, but understand what I'm saying. Remember how The Wire didn't disappoint you? I'm just talking about for those who've seen The Wire. Remember how The Wire was not of no disappointment besides maybe Omar?
Right.
Omar probably was the only disappointment. Yeah. Still good character, but disappointment.
Right, yeah.
That's what this is.
Well, what she said that since you said the show was different and not, I think she meant to say not by will. I guess she trying to say why you boycotting it.
Because Will Smith get credit. He get credit. He is one of the executive producers on that show.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Listen, I don't want to really do it. I'm just being honest with you. Like, the show is that good. So I ain't fronting. I'm being honest with the viewers. I don't want to do it. And I hate to goddamn put these young folks in that crossfire with this jackass. But nigga, I can't keep strengthening your fucking hand and you gonna keep making these monkey ass moves and you got tens of millions of people looking at you. See, listen, even I understand my stand is this small. Mm-hmm. Maybe one day it'll grow that large, but I got to start somewhere.
That's where it began, at the very beginning.
My homeboy said, "Little Ashley got something going on too, man. Y'all gonna make me go look at this shit, man.
Yeah.
What day?
I'm gonna have to look at
it. Girl, Ashley,
sister.
The little sister.
Yeah, but I'm saying, where is it? It's on Netflix?
It's on Peacock.
Peacock.
It's a TV show called. It's a TV network called Peacock.
Yeah,
it's on Fire Stick.
It's on Fire Stick. Just type in Bel Air. Don't type in Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Just type in Bel Air.
Okay,
and it'll come right up.
Y'all gonna make me stay up late trying to look at that.
I'm gonna have to check it out too.
Listen. I promise you. Don't do it then. It's the kids though. Yeah, I know Wonder, but guess what? I got to make a stand, baby. I got to make a stand. I hate it. I hate they got caught up with a jackass. Listen, that's just like
give it a couple of more days. We're gonna find out the truth. Like I always say, no matter how deceitful or how slick you try to be, somewhere the truth gonna creep in there. Give it a couple of more days. We're gonna find out how much truth to this whole situation is. I mean, don't be like the guy on that show that what's the name was on. He set up himself to get robbed.
What's his name? This other sweet boy. What's his name? Wesley Smollett.
Wesley.
Oh my God.
Smollett.
Set himself up to get robbed. Say he got robbed and then even get robbed. So hopefully they ain't did one of those. And he messed his whole career up doing some stupidity.
Yeah.
He was doing really good. And he wanted so much fame so quick. He tried to make it seem like he got robbed.
Yeah. I mean, I remember that bullshit. And then you was on the hottest show in the country at the time. Like, Empire was the shit. So,
and not only was he on the hottest show, he could sing, and they actually did some tricks. And he was getting paid for that too.
Right.
But he wanted it so bad and wanted it so quick.
Yeah, they think everything is instant. They think everything is instant.
Yeah, they want the microwave.
I've been trying to tell them, and that's the wrong way to be, man. Your shit gotta have some foundation. You gotta have some foundation.
So I just want to say that I know y'all gonna continue on the show before I go.
Oh, now me and Black gonna sign on off when you sign off.
Okay. I just want to tell the viewers, man. Hey, Black man, I appreciate you coming through your show, man. I appreciate you letting me be a Queen, thank you. Thank you for blessing us with your presence again.
Thank you,
You know,
guys.
and
Yeah.
hey man, we just got to start holding people accountable.
Oh
I don't give
yeah.
a fuck if they
Yeah.
white, black. I
Right.
hold
Right.
Oscars accountable. That's why
Right.
that's why I didn't watch the Oscars. I just got the details from social media. I'm
Yeah,
just
me too. I seen it on the news. I don't watch the Oscars.
Nah,
I
yeah, yeah.
barely watch it.
I just happened to see it.
Yeah,
When
I
I
seen
yeah,
it
first
see,
seen
on
it,
the news.
it looked fake as fuck to me when I first seen it.
yeah.
I think
Well,
it shocked me to see it on the news. I was looking at the news and they said Will Smith slapped Chris.
Juicy
I'm like, wait a
Smollett.
minute.
Yeah, that's his name. Juicy Jesse. Yeah, that's what what's his name?
Tito.
Yeah, Tito, but I know he got that from what's the Judge Joe Brown. That's what he called it.
Oh, for
Juicy
real.
Jesse.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
but
That's funny.
yeah, man, we got to hold these people accountable, man. Like I
Yeah,
tell
of
people, I'm
course.
not really
Of
in the
course.
color no more because I just done trained myself that way. I know that's gonna. I'm just with the basic, the way God made it. Man,
Right.
I don't give a fuck if you're white, black, Korean, Asian.
Nah.
I'm not getting tricked that way. Now I do
Right.
understand what this color means. Don't get me wrong. I
Right. Yeah,
understand.
I'm pro-black, but I don't have nothing against white people. That don't mean
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
racist at
All I know
all. I'm
is
just
you can be whatever color you want to be.
right.
You fuck with me,
Right.
I'm gonna tear your ass up the same way I would my own color. And that's just it. You a man, you decide you're gonna violate me, then you might well get ready. So it don't matter your color. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can be Jewish, you can be Poland, you can be whatever the fuck you want to be. Take your pick. That's on you. You violate me, I'm gonna demonstrate. It's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what everybody else choose to do, that's fine with me also. I don't have no problem with that. I'm just letting people know where I stand.
Yeah.
But man, this right here, this shit, hey man, I got to hold them accountable. I got to hold them accountable.
Yeah, of course.
And that's where I'm going with it. I am going to encourage y'all since y'all didn't watch the show.
We haven't watched it.
I'm going to encourage y'all because the writers wasn't with Will Smith. And if I didn't have that information, honestly, if I didn't have that information, that this wasn't before Will Smith, then I would tell y'all, hell no, just don't fucking watch it. But I want to be fair in this situation. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna check it out.
Got some people on here, and they deserve to know it too. These writers did this without Will Smith. They just needed his name for it to go forward. You see what I'm saying? Right. So it ain't like he wrote nothing.
Yeah,
it ain't like he went and got this and that and
I know what you're saying. They needed a front man because
they needed a front man
down here that people don't know is black owned, but it seems like it's white owned. Forgot the store, but I think me and my husband ended up talking to somebody. They was like, this is black owned. We was like, what? And it's like, yeah, but you wouldn't know that, but that's just how the owner has it set up.
Gotcha.
I mean, just like the Spelman College, man. That ain't black.
Oh yeah.
Bridget Mars said
one of the Rockefellers on that.
Which one, black?
Spelman.
Oh yeah. The lady Rockefeller. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Audrey, ain't it? Ain't that's her name or something?
I forgot her name. I know she a Rockefeller. Who they named it after.
Black. Yeah. Bridget said, she said she need to know your regular podcast show. She said, what day of the week and what time. She said she really enjoy your podcast. Would tune in all the time. So make sure
yeah, Bridget's one of my school friends too. That's one of my school partners. Well, we do the man cave Saturday at 9, and then I catch Queen them and Serena them when they have time. So I mean, we usually try to do
Black
Wednesday.
Don't have no little kids. Black don't have no little child. I got a 16-year-old over here still.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, but I'm gonna be more visible. I'm gonna,
Bridget.
Yeah.
At 9
Saturday before, Saturday before you go to the club, 9 o'clock. We talking that man talk.
Right.
We talking that. You know what I mean? Since Sharon won't let us kill the women on here, we have to
kill them on Saturday. Yeah. And Queen, when did you?
She didn't hear me.
Huh?
She didn't hear me. I said, since she don't let us kill the women, we have to kill them on Saturday in the man cave.
Yeah. Queen, when y'all podcast is? What day y'all podcast on?
I
We
don't
was
have
doing
no podcast.
Oh, okay. See, I thought you were an old
Oh,
girl.
you talking about me and Black? Me and Black was trying to, we trying to make it regular on a
Okay,
Wednesday.
got
yeah. But
That's
whatever
what we were trying to
is
do.
good. Like
So most of the time I can make it just like this Wednesday. Like normally her game's been Tuesday and Thursday, but this week she got one tomorrow and then she got one Wednesday. But I should be back home in time for us to kind of think of something because I know we had a really good time last week. When was that? Tuesday or was that Wednesday? But I thought it
Wednesday.
was Tuesday. It
It
was
might
Wednesday.
have been. It might have been. I don't got it.
Yeah, John,
But
you should have been on that talk. We was talking about hormones and
Oh
it was really
shit.
good.
Well, I got cussed out on somebody else's podcast. When with that black? That was last
What?
week too. Yeah, I think.
uh,
I was listening. It was about 6 of them. What was y'all homeboy name? What's the heavy set guy name? Wear the glasses. He kind of heavy set, but he ain't really all that heavy.
talking to me,
Oh,
Yeah, Black.
yeah, Black.
I don't
Remember
know.
when I first came on the podcast with I think you, Chloe, Queen? It was another
Yeah,
dude.
that was to my what was about Marley Mall or something?
Marley
Marley,
Marl. Yeah.
yeah, Marley
He,
Mall,
he was on there. It was about him, and I think it was about 4 or 5 other women. And man, they cussed me out on them, man.
What you say,
boy,
John?
yeah, you should have had me on
They got upset because
there.
I told them, actually I was just on the screen listening and I typed in my comments and I was just like, ain't no such thing as an independent woman. You
Oh
might
yeah,
be
they don't want to hear that. They self
you know,
sufficient. They not
yeah,
independent.
you might be self-sufficient. And I was like,
Yeah.
it's a difference between independent and self-sufficient.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Independent means you don't need no
You don't
help.
need nobody.
You don't need
That's
like
right.
like if your water pipe break, you don't
Yeah, you
call
don't need
a fixer.
nobody.
You get in there and you get the tool.
Yeah,
And you get
yeah,
the fix. It ain't about you having money.
yeah.
Independent means you don't depend on nothing. Everything
Nobody.
comes in, but nothing goes out. That's
Right.
what
Yes.
independence means.
That's right.
But for some reason, they got
Mama
upset.
said we did cuss you out.
Yeah. And
Oh,
I'm like, hey, they got upset because I said, listen, marriage, because you had one woman on there speaking. She was like, how she said? She was like, I just ain't gonna deal with no cheating man. So I made a reference. I said, now just imagine if God said, you know what? Like Black done heard me say before. You just did this thing. This your second time in your life doing this same thing I just told you don't do. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and counsel you because that's what's going on in marriages. He
But
cheated.
I stand strong on that now.
But see,
I don't know now.
but see, that's why I didn't want people to understand you signing up. See, listen, only reason it's a slight little difference.
Now I might not ever get married according to the word, but I will not stay with him, and I'm going off the word. I do not have to stay with him. I cannot remarry now, but I do not have to stay with someone who has committed adultery in my marriage.
That's true. That's true. But long as you see, listen, that's what I need women to know right now. Now,
And I'm okay with that. I won't
and
want
guess
to
what?
probably be
But,
married.
but,
hey
but
man,
I
you
want
better
understand
take
this,
your
Queen.
ass on the work.
You
Man.
can't
What time
get
you got
no
to
nookie. Listen, you can't get no another man your nookie just because you ain't up under the same roof with him.
Yeah, but I won't want another one.
Okay, that's what I was trying to make clear to them.
I'm not interested in being married 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I'm just not. I'm not interested in it.
Right.
Like this will be my end right here. This will be my end. Like I'll date if something happened, but I wouldn't. More than likely, I probably wouldn't get remarried. I feel like this is who I was supposed to marry. And
Yeah.
if it dissolved for any reason, death or however, I wouldn't be interested in getting married again. And I enjoy marriage. Like I truly enjoy marriage, but I don't think I would have the same level of greatness. I just don't.
Yeah,
I mean, I
would you
know.
go back to being a celibate?
I probably would for a minute. I probably would. Yeah. I probably would for a minute because I would have to cleanse again. I would just have to get my mind together, and I feel like I need to detox. And then I probably would, after so long, start back dating. And
But see, you
mean,
can't do that, Queen. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I can
Hey
date.
man, what time you gotta be at work, man?
Man, I got to be a little more time. Listen,
Oh, okay.
see, I don't want Queen to sit here and give out their poison. Listen, Black. I do not want Queen to sit out here and get their poison to these women. Listen. I'm telling y'all. I'm trying to get these people to understand, Black. Ain't no way you can do all the cleansing, you can do all the begging you want to. God gonna tell you the same thing He tell me, and that's why I'm trying my best.
I want to say, take your
Trying my
word.
best.
Well, you need to go. Well, if you ain't being celibate, you ain't doing it right then.
No, listen. I'm telling you, Queen. I ain't did. Listen, Queen. I am trying to get where you already done been, and I'm just being honest with you. And that's just with the cleansing part first.
Yeah, that cleansing.
You see what I'm saying?
Joke.
I can't front. Now, have I did it before? Yes. But that's because, you know.
You were locked up when you did that. You ain't had no choice. I mean,
well, you know what? I also did it out in the free world, but I will say it's still because I had just got out there. So I'm like, you know what? Just let me chill on out. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hey,
like, you know what? I'm gonna chill.
Saturday, 9 o'clock. What you doing Saturday, 9 o'clock, Queen? We're gonna let you come in the man cave.
Look, I don't know. I got to see because I got to have that husband time. He'll be like,
yeah.
Hold up. So depending if I'm just sitting there like last Saturday, Johnny, we just happened to be sitting there. He was sleeping, and I happened to be able to just sit there because he was sleeping.
All right, I appreciate you too, Shawty. I really do.
For real.
But depending on what we doing, I'll probably tag you in and be like, "Let me in, Black," or something like that.
Yeah. You can come in the man cave.
Yeah.
And I see y'all gonna try to get my ass, get on up here to my old floor.
Yeah, look, everybody
work now. I want you to have to sacrifice I want you to have to sacrifice your standards now.
Everybody trying to get you to go to work. You know what I mean? So you got a lot of folks looking out for you, player.
Sacrifice your standards now. Go on to work.
Hey, no, listen. The one thing I ain't never been worried about in life so far. Money and job. And notice I said money first.
Wanda, you can come in the man cave too, Wanda, because I want to see you talk your shit. You talk about you done cut Johnny out. Yeah, man cave. We gonna see what y'all got to say.
Wanda nice sometime. Wanda need to stay where she at because she want to try to run something. You know what I'm saying? She ain't understood. You can't run no real man.
No, she damn sure can't run that nowhere.
When your birthday, Wanda?
All right, man. I appreciate y'all.
I'll see y'all.
Yeah, man.
Right. Okay, bye.
All right.
Okay, I see you, man.
All right. And then I'm just gonna end it like this here, man. Y'all see what we do we do the man cave on Saturdays at 9, and then I catch Queen and Serena and Erica and Chloe. I catch them when they're available. But y'all see it goes down over here, man. Y'all be sure to join my YouTube page, Comedian Black Boy, a.k.a. Papa Black. I need some more subscribers. I'm trying to get to 3,000. I know that shouldn't be hard. So y'all make sure y'all join it. And then like, subscribe, everything, man. And y'all be easy.